Have you ever pondered the intricacies of dating norms in Western cultures? It might seem like an unusual question, but dating, a universal human activity, varies significantly from culture to culture, and even within different regions of the same culture. Today we're going to embark on a fascinating journey into the realm of Western dating norms. Our exploration begins in North America, a melting pot of traditions and customs where dating norms are as diverse as its people. From the casual, laid-back dating style often seen on the west coast of the United States to the more formal, traditional practices of the Canadian North, North America offers a fascinating blend of dating customs. Next, we'll cross the Atlantic and land in Europe, where dating norms can be quite different from those in North America. We'll take a closer look at the romantic traditions of Italy and France, where passion and grandeur often define the dating scene. In contrast, we'll also explore the reserved yet equally charming dating customs of Germany. But the story doesn't end there. Within Europe itself, there are distinctive differences between northern and southern dating traditions. From the laid-back, egalitarian customs of countries like Denmark and Sweden, to the more formal, traditional practices of southern European countries such as Spain and Greece, the contrasts are as intriguing as they are diverse. In our exploration, we'll also touch on the impact of globalization on Western dating practices. In an increasingly interconnected world, dating norms are continually evolving, influenced by a blend of traditional customs and modern trends, making the Western dating scene a fascinating mosaic of traditions. So, whether you are an aficionado of cultural norms, an aspiring anthropologist, or simply someone intrigued by the complexities of human interaction, this journey promises to be an enlightening one. Embark on this fascinating journey through time and cultures, as we delve into the world of dating in the Western world. North America, a cultural melting pot, has its unique take on dating norms. It's a fascinating blend of the casual and the serious, a dance that balances tradition with modernity. Let's dive into this intriguing world. In the United States and Canada, dating is often seen as a casual affair. It's not uncommon for someone to be dating multiple people simultaneously, especially in the early stages of a relationship. This casual approach allows individuals to explore their options and find out what they're truly looking for in a partner. But don't let this casualness fool you. North Americans also have a tradition of going steady, which is when two people decide to date each other exclusively. This is a significant milestone in a relationship, marking a shift from the casual to the serious. It's a commitment, a promise to explore the potential of a long-term relationship. In the realm of North American dating, there are also some unwritten rules. One such rule that has garnered much attention is the 3-day rule. This rule suggests that after a first date, one should wait 3 days before contacting the other person. This waiting period is seen as a way of not appearing too eager or desperate. However, like many dating norms, this rule is not set in stone and often varies based on personal preferences and the chemistry between the two individuals. The influence of technology on North American dating norms cannot be understated. Online dating platforms have revolutionized the dating scene, making it easier for people to connect and find potential partners. These platforms have added a new layer of casualness to dating, allowing individuals to swipe right or swipe left based on a brief profile and a few photos. But online dating platforms have also made it easier for people to find serious relationships. They provide a platform where people can be upfront about what they're looking for, whether it's a casual fling or a long-term commitment. They've also made it easier for people to find others with similar interests, values, and life goals, increasing the chances of finding a compatible partner. In addition, these platforms have also influenced the way people communicate in the early stages of dating. Texting and online messaging have become the norm, allowing individuals to get to know each other before meeting in person. This shift in communication has changed the dynamics of dating, adding a new layer of complexity to the dating process. But despite these changes, some traditional aspects of North American dating remain. The concept of chivalry, while evolving, is still valued by many. Gestures like opening doors, pulling out chairs, and paying for dates, while not mandatory, are often appreciated and seen as signs of respect and consideration. North American dating, with its blend of formality and informality, provides a diverse range of dating experiences. It's a dance that balances the old with the new, the casual with the serious. It's a world that is constantly evolving, reflecting the changing values and attitudes of its people. So whether you're looking for a casual fling or a serious relationship, North America offers a myriad of dating possibilities, so why not dive in and explore? Crossing the Atlantic, we encounter a different world of dating in Europe, a world that is a delightful blend of old-world charm and modern sensibilities. Let's embark on a journey to understand the complexities and charm of European dating customs, from the romance-infused French dating scene to the passionate Italian customs and the reserved yet sincere German norms. Let's begin with France, the land of love, where dating is synonymous with romance. The French take their love seriously. They don't date just for the sake of dating, but with the intention of finding love. In France, the dating process is a slow, thoughtful one, where individuals take the time to know their partner before they start using terms of endearment. It's not uncommon to see couples in France engaging in public displays of affection, a testament to the romantic nature of French dating. Moving south, we find Italy, where dating is a passionate affair. Italian dating customs are deeply rooted in tradition and family values. Italians are known for their warmth and expressiveness, and this extends to their love lives as well. Italian dating often involves a lot of gestures, loud conversations, and intense emotions. It's a dance of love that's as fiery as the Italian sun. In stark contrast to the passionate Italian dating scene, we have Germany. German dating norms are characterized by a reserved yet sincere approach. Germans are known for their straightforwardness, and this is reflected in their dating customs. In Germany, dating isn't about playing games or following trends. It's about getting to know someone on a deep personal level. The German dating scene might lack the flamboyance of Italy or the overt romance of France, but it makes up for it with its authenticity and sincerity. As we traverse Europe, it's fascinating to note the differences between Northern and Southern European dating traditions. Northern Europe, characterized by countries like Germany, Denmark, and Sweden, tends to have a more reserved and pragmatic approach to dating. It's not uncommon for couples in these regions to cohabit before marriage, reflecting a practical approach to relationships. On the other hand, Southern Europe, home to countries like Italy, Spain, and Greece, is known for its passionate and expressive dating customs. Public displays of affection are more common, and relationships often progress at a faster pace. The Southern European dating scene is a vibrant, lively affair, filled with emotion and passion. However, it's essential to remember that these are broad generalizations. There's a wide range of dating customs even within a single country, influenced by factors like personal beliefs, urban or rural settings, and individual personality traits. Europe, with its diverse cultures and traditions, offers a rich tapestry of dating norms. From the romantic streets of Paris to the fiery passion of Italy to the sincere simplicity of Germany, each country adds a unique flavor to the European dating scene. But what's truly fascinating is how these diverse traditions coexist and interact, creating a dynamic, ever-evolving dating landscape. It's a testament to the power of love, transcending boundaries and uniting hearts across cultures. In the end, regardless of whether you're a hopeless romantic in France, a passionate lover in Italy, or a sincere soul in Germany, the essence of dating remains the same. It's about finding a connection, building a relationship, and celebrating love in all its forms. European dating norms, steeped in history and varied across regions, offer a rich tapestry of romantic traditions. Their charm lies not just in their diversity, but in their capacity to evolve, adapt, and continue to captivate hearts in an ever-changing world. In a world that's more connected than ever, globalization has left its mark on Western dating norms. Our lives today are a melting pot of influences from around the globe, and that's reflected in our dating culture. Western dating, once defined by distinct regional traditions, is now a vibrant blend of practices from across the world. International travel, for instance, has opened up a world of possibilities. It's not uncommon now to see American singles exploring the romantic streets of Paris or Italian lovebirds strolling through the fast-paced streets of New York. These experiences, as fleeting as they may be, often leave a lasting impact on our perspectives about love, relationships, and dating. Then, there's the influence of cross-cultural exchanges. Thanks to the internet, we're not just dating people from our own backyard anymore. We're connecting, communicating, and falling in love with people from all corners of the globe. These relationships bring together a myriad of cultural practices, leading to a richer, more diverse dating landscape. And let's not forget the power of global media. From Hollywood's fairy tale romances to Europe's more realistic portrayals of love, these narratives shape our expectations and norms around dating. They influence our ideas about what's considered romantic, how to express affection, and even the pace at which a relationship should progress. These factors, among others, have ushered in a new era of Western dating. The traditions and customs that once defined dating in North America and Europe are evolving, making room for new practices inspired by cultures around the world. Yet, as much as we embrace these changes, there is a sense of nostalgia for the old ways. The casual versus serious, the romantic versus reserved. These dichotomies still linger, adding a unique flavor to the Western dating scene. In essence, Western dating is no longer just about Western cultures. It's a fusion of traditions, an amalgamation of customs, a beautiful blend of the old and the new. Globalization, while bringing people closer, has also redrawn the boundaries of Western dating norms. As we continue to navigate this new landscape, one thing remains certain: the face of Western dating is changing, and it's more diverse and exciting than ever before. The world of dating in the West is as diverse as it is evolving, from the casual norms of North American dating to the deep-rooted romantic traditions of Southern Europe. It's a journey as varied as the cultures themselves. In North America, dating often starts with a casual approach, where individuals are free to explore multiple connections before committing to a serious relationship. This is a stark contrast to countries like Italy or France, where romantic traditions and a more serious approach to dating prevail. And then we have the Northern Europeans, known for their reserved nature, balancing the scales between the casual North Americans and the passionate Southern Europeans. But no matter the geographical location, one thing remains constant: the influence of globalization. With the world becoming a global village, these dating norms continue to evolve, incorporating elements from different cultures, creating a beautiful blend of traditions. As we continue to evolve, so do our dating norms, reflecting the changing times and our diverse culture.
Have you ever wondered how dating norms in Eastern cultures have evolved over time? Welcome to a realm where tradition intertwines with modernity, where ancient customs meet contemporary practices, and where the old and the new form a unique blend. Today, we delve into the intriguing world of Eastern dating norms. This journey takes us back to a time when courtship was a family affair, and brings us to the present, where individuals hold the reins of their romantic destinies. In the Eastern world, dating customs have a rich history that dates back centuries. At the heart of this history are the traditional arranged marriages, where parents, with the help of matchmakers, would choose a suitable partner for their children. This was not just a union of two individuals, but a merging of two families, often serving as strategic alliances or ways to preserve social, economic, and political structures. However, the winds of change have been blowing across the East. The advent of modernization, globalization, and the rise of individualism have significantly transformed the dating landscape. Today, while some still follow the path of traditional arranged marriages, many have embraced the concept of modern dating. This shift has paved the way for a fascinating interplay of old norms and new practices. Young people in the East are now exploring the dating world with a sense of independence and personal choice, while still respecting and upholding certain traditional values. This is a delicate balancing act, a dance between maintaining cultural heritage and embracing personal freedom. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the scenic landscapes of Bali, from the vibrant city life of Seoul to the age-old traditions of Beijing, dating norms in the East are as diverse as they are fascinating. Each region, each country, and each community offers a unique perspective on love and relationships. So buckle up as we embark on this journey through time, exploring the fascinating world of Eastern dating norms. Prepare to be amazed, intrigued, and perhaps even surprised as we unravel the complexities and the simplicity of love and relationships in the East. Imagine a time when marriages in East Asia were arranged by families, with little say from the individuals involved. In China, Japan, and South Korea, dating was not a casual affair. In fact, it was often seen as a stepping stone to marriage. Traditional values dictated that families played a pivotal role in the matchmaking process, with the individuals having minimal influence over the choice of their life partner. Let's start with China. Here, the Confucian philosophy deeply shaped societal norms, including dating and marriage. Filial piety, respect for elders, and adherence to family roles were paramount. The family unit was, and still is, considered the bedrock of Chinese society. Dating was a serious affair, often involving matchmakers and intricate rituals. It was not uncommon for families to arrange marriages, with the couple meeting only a few times before their wedding day. Fast forward to the present, and China's dating scene has evolved significantly, thanks to urbanization, Western influence, and changing societal views. The younger generation, especially those living in urban areas, have more freedom in choosing their partners. However, the pressure to marry and have children is still prevalent, often leading to a phenomenon known as leftover women, women who remain unmarried in their late 20s and beyond. Now let's hop over to Japan. The Japanese dating culture was initially influenced by Shinto and Buddhist traditions, emphasizing respect, purity, and harmony. During the Edo period, arranged marriages, or omiai, were common. However, the post-World War II era brought about a wave of westernization, and the concept of love marriage became more accepted. Today, the dating culture in Japan is a blend of the traditional and modern. While some still opt for arranged marriages, many young Japanese prefer to find their own partners. Yet, traditional values persist, with an emphasis on respect and harmony in relationships. There's also a growing trend of hikikomori, young people, predominantly men, who choose to withdraw completely from social life, including dating. Our final stop is South Korea. Traditionally, marriages were arranged in Korea, often within the same community. These arrangements were strategic, aimed at strengthening social ties and preserving family wealth. However, the aftermath of the Korean War and subsequent industrialization brought about significant changes. Modern dating in South Korea reflects a shift towards individualism and a westernized approach to relationships. It's not uncommon to see couples celebrating monthly anniversaries or displaying their affection publicly, something that was once considered taboo. Yet traditional norms endure, particularly the expectation of marriage and societal pressure to conform to certain beauty standards. The dynamics of dating in these countries have changed remarkably, but remnants of traditional values still influence modern dating norms. We see a fascinating blend of the old and new, where respect for tradition coexists with a desire for individualism and personal freedom. From arranged marriages to love matches, from family-oriented to individual-focused relationships, the transformation is as diverse as the countries themselves. Thus, we see that the traditional values that once strictly dictated dating norms in China, Japan, and South Korea have evolved over time, influenced by factors such as urbanization, Western influence, and changing societal views. The dating scenes in these countries today are a testament to this evolution, reflecting a blend of the traditional and the modern, the East and the West. The dynamics of dating in these countries have changed remarkably, but remnants of traditional values still influence modern dating norms. While East Asia's dating norms have seen significant changes, Southeast Asia presents a different yet equally captivating narrative. Southeast Asia, a vibrant region with a rich tapestry of cultures, religions, and traditions, offers an intriguing perspective on dating norms. Particularly, we delve into the unique aspects of dating in Thailand and Indonesia, two countries that beautifully illustrate the interplay between tradition, religion, and modern influences. Let's embark on our journey in Thailand, the land of smiles, where the dating scene is a fascinating blend of traditional values and modern trends. The Thai culture is deeply rooted in Buddhism, which significantly influences their dating norms. Respect is a cornerstone of Thai dating, often expressed through gestures like the Y, a traditional Thai greeting where the hands are pressed together in a prayer-like fashion. Moreover, family plays a pivotal role in Thai dating culture. It's not uncommon for Thai people to involve their families early in the dating process. It's a deeply ingrained practice, stemming from the belief that marriage is not just a union of two individuals, but also a connection between two families. Yet, the winds of modernization have not left Thailand untouched. The rise of online dating platforms has revolutionized the dating scene. However, despite the influence of Western trends, Thai dating maintains its unique flavor, with traditional norms still holding significant sway. Moving along to Indonesia, where dating norms are largely influenced by the country's predominant religion, Islam. Dating is often seen through the prism of marriage, with casual dating not as widespread as in Western cultures. In many cases, dating is a formal process, with the consent and involvement of both families. Interestingly, Indonesia has also seen the rise of ta'aruf, an Islamic practice that involves a formal introduction between potential spouses, facilitated by their families. This practice, which prioritizes the spiritual compatibility of the couple, underscores the importance of religion in Indonesian dating norms. Yet, modernization has also made its mark on Indonesian dating culture. Urban areas and younger generations have seen a shift towards more liberal dating practices, influenced by Western norms and the proliferation of social media and online dating platforms. This dance between tradition and modernity is a common theme in Southeast Asian dating norms. While these countries have absorbed influences from the West, they have also managed to retain their unique cultural aspects. And it's not just about tradition versus modernity. Southeast Asian dating norms are also shaped by societal norms and expectations. For instance, the concept of saving face is deeply ingrained in many Southeast Asian cultures. This can influence dating behaviors, with individuals often careful to avoid actions that could potentially embarrass or dishonor their partner or family. In conclusion, dating in Southeast Asia is a colorful mosaic of traditional values, religious beliefs, societal norms, and modern influences. It's a dynamic landscape that continues to evolve, yet remains firmly anchored in its rich cultural heritage. Despite the influence of modernization, Southeast Asian countries have managed to retain their unique cultural aspects in their dating norms. The interplay between tradition and modernity, religion and societal expectations, paints a captivating picture of dating in this vibrant region. Appreciating the nuances of these dating norms is not just about understanding the region's culture, but also about gaining a broader perspective on the diverse ways in which humans navigate the intricate dance of love and relationships. Scene script. However, it's important to note that Eastern cultures are not monolithic. They are just as diverse as the people who make up these societies. Indeed, the Eastern cultural context is a vast tapestry of traditions, beliefs, and practices that vary widely from one region to another, from one religion to another, and even within societies themselves. This diversity extends to the realm of dating and relationships, where notable variations exist even within this broader context. Let's take a look at some of these variations. In South Korea, for example, dating often begins in group settings, where potential partners meet through social gatherings known as meetings. This group-oriented approach is a reflection of the value placed on community ties and social harmony in Korean society. Contrast this with Japan, where a more individualistic approach to dating is common, with couples often enjoying time alone together before introducing each other to their respective social circles. Religion, too, plays a pivotal role in shaping dating practices within these cultures. In predominantly Muslim societies, such as Indonesia, dating often takes a more conservative approach, with emphasis on courtship and the intention of marriage. This stands in stark contrast to the more liberal dating norms found in predominantly Buddhist societies, such as Thailand, where casual dating is more commonplace. Even within societies, variations exist. In urban areas, where the influence of globalization is more pronounced, dating practices often mirror those found in Western societies, with online dating and casual dating becoming increasingly prevalent. However, in rural areas, traditional values often hold sway, with arranged marriages and courtship rituals still common. In China, the concept of leftover women, or shengnu, referring to women over the age of 27 who are unmarried, illustrates the societal pressure to marry at a young age. However, with the rise of feminism and women's rights, many women are challenging this notion and choosing to marry later in life, or not at all. This is a clear example of how societal norms and expectations can shape dating practices, and how these practices can evolve over time. In India, the practice of arranged marriages is still prevalent, with parents often taking an active role in choosing their children's partners. However, with the advent of modern technology, many young Indians are turning to online dating platforms to find love, leading to a blending of traditional and modern dating practices. These variations aren't just interesting tidbits of trivia. They provide valuable insights into the rich cultural diversity that exists within Eastern societies. They highlight how different regions, religions, and societal norms shape the dating practices within these cultures, and how these practices continue to evolve in response to changing societal trends and global influences. So, as we delve into the world of dating in the East, let's remember to appreciate this diversity. Let's remember that just as there is no one-size-fits-all approach to love and relationships in the West, the same holds true for the East. Each culture, each society, each individual brings their own unique perspective to the table, shaped by their own unique experiences, beliefs, and values. These variations serve as a reminder of the rich diversity that exists within Eastern cultures. And as we continue to explore and understand these cultures, let's remember to celebrate this diversity, for it is this diversity that makes our world a fascinating place to live, love, and learn.
Have you ever pondered about the intricacies of dating practices in Middle Eastern cultures? Well, you're in for a treat as we embark on a journey to explore the rich tapestry of love, relationships, and courtship in the Middle East. Our exploration begins with an overview of dating in the Middle East. This is a realm where tradition intertwines with modernity, where the ancient and the contemporary coexist, and where love navigates a labyrinth of cultural norms and religious beliefs. It's a fascinating blend of the old and the new, the traditional and the progressive. Middle Eastern cultures are diverse and complex, each with its unique nuances and subtleties. This diversity extends to dating practices as well, which are shaped by a multitude of factors. Cultural norms, religious beliefs, societal expectations, and regional differences all play a role in shaping the dating landscape in the Middle East. In some parts of the Middle East, dating is a relatively new concept that has evolved and adapted over time. In others, traditional practices like arranged marriages continue to hold sway. Family involvement is a common feature in many Middle Eastern cultures, and with parents and elders playing a significant role in the dating process. Yet the Middle East is not a monolith. Urban areas often have different dating practices compared to rural regions. The influence of globalization, the internet and social media has also brought about changes, leading to a fascinating mix of the traditional and the modern. Throughout our journey, we'll also tackle misconceptions and stereotypes associated with Middle Eastern dating. We'll debunk myths, challenge assumptions, and provide a nuanced understanding of dating practices in the Middle East. So buckle up as we traverse the fascinating landscape of love, culture, and tradition in the Middle East. Prepare to have your perceptions challenged, your understanding deepened, and your horizons broadened. After all, love knows no borders, and understanding different cultures can only enrich our own perspectives on love and relationships. Scene script, Middle Eastern cultures, diverse as they are, share common threads that shape their dating practices. Religion plays a significant role in shaping the dating landscape of the Middle East. Islam, being the predominant faith, greatly influences the social interactions, including dating in these societies. It is essential to understand that Islam encourages marriage and views it as an important part of a person's life. However, the faith also lays out certain guidelines for interactions between unmarried men and women. In many Middle Eastern societies, traditional dating, as understood in the Western context, is not widely practiced. Instead, the concept of halal dating is more prevalent. This type of dating is a way for young Muslim men and women to get to know each other within the boundaries set by their faith. It is dating with the intention of marriage, with respect for Islamic customs and traditions. Halal dating often involves group dates or meetings in public places, as privacy between potential partners is discouraged until marriage. Physical contact is also generally minimal, with an emphasis on getting to know each other's character, values, and compatibility for a lifelong union. This concept of dating aligns with the Islamic principle of istisna, meaning exception, which allows flexibility in adapting to modern times while still adhering to the core principles of the faith. Now let's delve into the role of cultural norms and traditions. Middle Eastern cultures place a high value on honor, respect, and reputation. Therefore, dating is often seen through the lens of these cultural values. It's not uncommon for dating to be a family affair rather than an individual pursuit, with families taking an active role in the process. This involvement can range from families facilitating initial meetings to families being part of decision-making processes. The concept of arranged marriages also plays a significant role in Middle Eastern dating practices. These are not to be confused with forced marriages, a misconception often held by those unfamiliar with the culture. Arranged marriages in the Middle East are more about families introducing potential partners to each other, with the final decision resting with the individuals involved. It is a tradition deeply rooted in the belief that families, with their wisdom and experience, can help guide young people towards a suitable match. The role of family in dating practices extends beyond arranged marriages. Family approval is often sought and is significant in the dating process. The potential partner's character, family background, social status, and even their potential to be a good parent are evaluated. This emphasis on family involvement underscores the collective nature of Middle Eastern societies, where decisions are often made with the welfare of the entire family in mind. It's also worth noting that these cultural and religious influences on dating practices are not static. They continue to evolve, influenced by factors such as education, globalization, and the rise of social media. More and more young people in the Middle East are finding innovative ways to navigate these traditional structures while still respecting their cultural heritage and religious beliefs. As we can see, dating in the Middle East is a complex interplay of religious beliefs, cultural norms, and family expectations. Much like the rest of the world, the Middle East too experiences a rural-urban divide in dating practices. In the vibrant, bustling cities of the Middle East, dating practices have been significantly influenced by urbanization, technology, and education. The cityscape, with its diverse population and exposure to global cultures, has given rise to a more relaxed attitude towards dating. Young individuals in urban areas are more likely to initiate their romantic relationships, a practice that might seem quite familiar to the Western world. They meet at universities, in cafes, at work, and increasingly through social media and dating apps. The influence of technology cannot be understated. It has opened up new avenues for communication, allowing individuals to form connections beyond their immediate social circles. Education, particularly women's education, has also played a crucial role in shaping urban dating practices. As more and more women pursue higher education and careers, they are pushing back the age of marriage and asserting their agency in choosing their partners. This shift towards equality in relationships is a significant departure from traditional norms, but let's not forget that the Middle East is a region of contrasts. As we move away from the cities into the serene countryside, the picture changes quite dramatically. Here, tradition and conservatism continue to shape the rhythm of life, including dating practices. In rural areas, the concept of dating as we understand it in the West, or as practiced in urban Middle Eastern spaces, is often non-existent. Instead, what we find is a system deeply rooted in tradition, where families play a central role in the process of partner selection. It's not uncommon for marriages to be arranged by families, often with an emphasis on community and familial ties. The prospective couple might meet a few times, always under the watchful eyes of their families before they decide to get married. It's important to remember, though, that these practices are not rigid. They are influenced by a myriad of factors, including socio-economic status, education, and individual family beliefs. Some rural areas might exhibit practices that lean more towards the urban style of dating, while some urban families might adhere strictly to traditional norms. The rural-urban divide in dating practices is not a binary, but rather a spectrum of experiences and practices that reflect the diversity of the region. The Middle East is not a monolith, and neither are its dating practices. They are fluid, continually evolving, and shaped by a mix of tradition, religion, and the influences of modernity. However, regardless of whether it's in a bustling city or serene countryside, the quest for love remains a universal constant. The methods might differ, the customs might vary, but at the heart of it all is the human desire for connection and companionship. In urban settings, this might manifest as a couple sharing a cup of coffee in a crowded cafe, their conversation drowned out by the city's cacophony. In contrast, in rural areas, it might be a young man and woman sitting under the vast starlit sky, their families not too far away discussing their future together. Whether in the bustling cities or the serene countryside, the quest for love in the Middle East is both unique and intriguing. It's easy to fall prey to misconceptions and stereotypes, especially when it comes to something as nuanced as Middle Eastern dating. So let's take a moment to debunk some of these myths and bring clarity to this fascinating topic. Firstly, there's the misconception that all Middle Eastern relationships are strictly arranged. While it's true that arranged marriages are a part of the cultural fabric in some Middle Eastern societies, it's far from the whole picture. Many people in the Middle East freely choose their partners. Arranged marriages, when they do occur, are not forced but rather facilitated, with both parties having a say in the matter. It's more like a formal introduction, a process that allows potential partners to meet and decide if they are compatible. Then there's the stereotype that Middle Eastern women have no say in their relationship choices. This is far from the truth. Women in the Middle East are increasingly asserting their rights, and their choices in relationships reflect this. They are educated, they are working, they are making their voices heard, they are choosing who they want to be with, and when and how. They are not passive participants, but active decision makers in their relationships. There's also a misconception that dating in the Middle East is a recent phenomenon, a result of Western influence. This assumption overlooks the rich history of love and courtship in the Middle East, which goes back centuries. Poetry, literature, and historical records from the region all speak of love stories, courtship, and romantic relationships. Another stereotype is that dating in the Middle East is clandestine and frowned upon. While it's true that conservative societies may have stricter norms around dating, this is not the case everywhere. Urban areas in particular have seen a rise in open dating practices, with cafes, parks and public spaces serving as popular spots for couples to meet and spend time together. It's also important to address the myth that dating in the Middle East is devoid of romance. Quite the contrary, Middle Eastern cultures are known for their passion and expression of love. From the poetic verses of Rumi to the enchanting tales of Arabian Nights, romance is deeply ingrained in Middle Eastern cultures. Finally, let's debunk the notion that modernity and tradition cannot coexist in Middle Eastern dating. Today, many young adults in the Middle East are navigating dating in unique and innovative ways, blending tradition with modernity. They are leveraging technology and social media to meet potential partners while still respecting their cultural norms and values. In debunking these misconceptions and stereotypes, it's crucial to remember that the Middle East is not a monolith. It's a diverse region with numerous cultures, traditions and practices. What holds true in one country or community may not be the case in another. So it's always important to approach this topic with open-mindedness and a willingness to learn. Remember, stereotypes are often born out of a lack of understanding, so let's strive to understand more, to question more, and to appreciate the beautiful diversity that makes up the world of Middle Eastern dating. By debunking these myths, we hope to foster a deeper understanding and appreciation of Middle Eastern dating practices. As we journey through the complexities of dating in the Middle East, one thing remains clear. The landscape of love is as varied as the cultures that shape it. From the influence of religious and cultural norms, we've seen how they can both guide and shape the dating scene. We've explored the stark contrast between urban and rural dating practices, revealing a tapestry of tradition and modernity coexisting side by side. We've also worked to debunk misconceptions and stereotypes, shedding light on the myriad of ways love and relationships are approached in these diverse societies. Each nuance, each variation, is a testament to the rich tapestry of human experience. And while these practices may differ from what some of us are accustomed to, they carry a universal truth. In the end, it's about embracing the diversity of experiences and understanding that love, in all its forms, is a universal language.
Have you ever wondered about the unique, diverse, and fascinating world of African dating customs and traditions? Let's embark on a journey of discovery and understanding across the vast African continent, a land of vibrant cultures, rich traditions, and diverse people. Our exploration will take us through the dynamic world of African dating customs, a world that is as rich and varied as the continent itself. Africa is not a monolith, and neither are its dating customs. From the bustling cityscapes of Lagos and Johannesburg to the serene rural landscapes of Ethiopia and Ghana, the customs and traditions surrounding dating are as diverse as the people themselves. The continent is home to over 2,000 languages and countless tribes, each with its own unique customs and traditions, which are deeply ingrained in the dating culture. The role of traditional values in African dating customs cannot be overstated. These values, passed down through generations, shape the way people approach courtship and relationships. They dictate the norms, set the standards and expectations, and provide a framework within which romantic relationships are nurtured. Tribal customs, too, play a significant role in shaping dating customs. In some tribes, the courtship process is a formal, structured affair with specific rituals and ceremonies. In others, it's a more informal, free-flowing process, dictated more by individual preferences than by set rules. Religion is another critical factor that influences African dating customs. With Christianity, Islam, and traditional African religions being the most practiced, their teachings and beliefs significantly shape people's attitudes towards dating and relationships. The dynamics of dating also vary significantly between urban and rural settings. The bustling cities, with their mix of modernity and tradition, offer a different dating scene compared to the rural areas where traditional customs are more prevalent. Throughout this video, we'll journey across the vast African continent, exploring the fascinating dynamics of dating in both urban and rural settings. Get ready to delve into a world where tradition meets modernity, where old customs blend seamlessly with new trends. It's a journey you don't want to miss. In the heart of Africa's bustling cities, dating customs have been significantly shaped by modern influences. Urban areas with their fast-paced life have become a melting pot where traditional African dating customs meet the modern world. This interaction has given birth to a unique blend of customs that define urban dating dynamics in Africa today. The profound influence of globalization cannot be overstated. It has woven its way into the fabric of Africa's urban societies, and its impact on dating customs is significant. Globalization has brought with it a wave of cultural exchange, introducing African urbanites to a myriad of dating customs from around the world. This has led to a cocktail of dating practices where traditional African customs coexist with modern Western ones. One of the key global influences shaping urban African dating is the rise of social media. It has revolutionized the dating scene, providing a platform for people to connect beyond geographical boundaries. African urbanites, much like their counterparts around the globe, are increasingly meeting, interacting, and even starting relationships online. This has added a digital dimension to the dating scene, transforming how urban Africans approach dating and relationships. Education, another powerful force, has also played a significant role. With more Africans having access to education, there's been a noticeable shift in attitudes towards dating. Education has fostered a sense of individualism and personal choice, allowing urban Africans to navigate their dating lives independently. It has also sparked conversations on gender roles in dating, leading to more egalitarian dating practices in urban settings. The impact of Western culture is also noteworthy. Western movies, music, and television have become a part of urban African life, subtly influencing dating customs. These Western influences have introduced new ideals of romance and courtship, which urban Africans have adopted and adapted to their context. So you'll find urban African dating scenes sprinkled with elements of Western-style dating, such as casual dating, online dating, and speed dating. However, amidst this wave of modern influences, traditional African dating customs have not been swept away. They continue to hold a place of importance in the urban dating scene. Respect for elders, the importance of family approval in relationships, and the emphasis on long-term commitment are some of the traditional customs that urban Africans still uphold. This coexistence of the old and the new has led to a fascinating blend in urban African dating customs. It's not uncommon to see urban Africans engaging in modern dating practices like online dating, while still upholding traditional customs like seeking family approval before taking a relationship to the next level. This blend of traditional and modern is a testament to the flexibility and resilience of African cultures. It reflects how urban Africans are navigating the complex interplay of preserving cultural heritage while embracing modernity. It's a dance between holding on and letting go, between the familiar and the new. In the end, it's this blend that defines the unique charm of urban African dating. It's a dance that is both deeply rooted in tradition and dynamically responsive to modern influences. It's a dance that tells a story of an Africa that is firmly grounded in its past, yet boldly stepping into the future. While urban settings present a modern twist to African dating customs, the rural landscapes tell a different story. Venturing into Africa's rural landscapes, we find dating customs deeply rooted in tribal traditions and customs. As we journey through these communities, it's clear that dating isn't a mere personal affair but a communal action, firmly anchored in the rich tapestry of cultural norms and values that echo through the generations. In the rural African setting, the path to love often begins with the family. Unlike the Western notion of individualistic dating here, the family unit is instrumental in shaping the course of a romantic relationship. The families, particularly the elders, are involved right from the onset, from identifying potential partners to orchestrating the courtship process. This involvement underscores the importance of family bonds and collective decision-making in rural African societies. The role of the family extends beyond the initial matchmaking. The approval of the family, especially the elders, is crucial in advancing any romantic relationship. In some cultures, a man interested in marrying a woman must first seek the blessing of her family. This is a testament to the deep respect for the wisdom and guidance of the elders, a hallmark of many African societies. Moreover, the tribal customs that govern these societies also heavily influence rural dating dynamics. These customs often dictate the do's and don'ts of dating, providing a roadmap for young lovers. Some tribes may have restrictions on intertribal relationships, while others might demand certain rites or rituals to be performed as part of the courtship process. Religious beliefs also play an integral role in shaping dating customs. In many African cultures, religious doctrines guide the moral and ethical aspects of dating. For instance, in predominantly Muslim communities, dating is often highly regulated, with strict rules around physical contact and public displays of affection. Arranged marriages, another significant aspect of rural dating dynamics, are still prevalent across many parts of rural Africa. These aren't the forced, loveless arrangements some might imagine, but rather, they are born out of the belief that families, with their wisdom and experience, are better placed to choose a suitable partner. It's a practice steeped in tradition and respect for the wisdom of the elders. One cannot discuss rural dating in Africa without mentioning the unique rituals and ceremonies that are part of the courtship process in certain cultures. For example, in the Fulani tribe in West Africa, there's a courtship festival called Sharo, where young men showcase their physical strength to impress potential brides. In the Samburu tribe of Kenya, men adorn themselves in vibrant, exotic attire to attract the attention of potential mates. These rituals, as varied as they are vibrant, add a unique flavor to the African dating scene. From these rural landscapes, it's clear that tradition still plays a significant role in African dating customs. Despite the winds of modernity sweeping across the continent, these customs continue to thrive, a testament to the resilience of African culture. As we move forward, it's crucial to respect and preserve these customs, for they are an integral part of Africa's rich culture.
Have you ever wondered how dating practices vary around the world? How does your dating experience compare to someone's in Brazil or Japan? Welcome to our journey of exploring the fascinating world of global dating. Love, an emotion that is universal, yet experienced and expressed in countless ways. It is this quest for love that gives birth to dating, a significant social interaction that varies intriguingly across different cultures. Dating, a term so casually used, is not just an act, but a phenomenon shaped by the norms and values of societies worldwide. It's an intricate dance, choreographed by the cultural nuances of each region, offering a rich tapestry of practices, traditions, and expectations. From the casual meetups in coffee shops of the West to the matchmaking sessions in the East, the world of dating is as diverse as the people who inhabit this planet. Our journey today is to delve into this diversity, to explore the uniqueness of dating practices from different cultural regions. This exploration is not merely about understanding how someone in another corner of the world navigates their path to love. It's about appreciating the richness of these practices, about realizing that there's no right or wrong way to date, but a multitude of ways as varied and unique as our cultures. Our objective is to widen our perspectives, to learn from the practices of others, and to understand that the path to love can be as varied as the human experience itself. As we embark on this journey, we'll discover the beautiful complexity of dating, the nuances that make each culture's practices unique, and the common threads that bind us all in our quest for love. So buckle up as we set forth on this exciting expedition. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the romantic cafes of Paris, from the traditional courtships of India to the liberated dating scene of New York, we'll traverse through diverse landscapes of love and dating. Prepare to embark on an exciting journey exploring the world of dating across different cultures. In the East, tradition intertwines with modernity in unique ways. Let's explore how this impacts dating practices. When it comes to Asian dating practices, one cannot help but marvel at the fascinating blend of tradition and modernity. Let's delve into this captivating world, starting with Japan. In the land of the rising sun, a distinctive dating practice known as gukon, or group dating, is quite popular. It's a social event where equal numbers of men and women, typically friends or colleagues, gather to interact and potentially form romantic connections. It's a clever way to ease the pressure of a one-on-one date, and also allows individuals to see potential partners in a more relaxed social setting. However, traditional values still hold sway in Japanese dating culture. Respect and politeness are key, and the concept of reading the air or understanding unspoken cues is considered crucial. Moving westward, we arrive in China, a country where dating practices have been significantly influenced by traditional values. The concept of zhao, or filial piety, plays a significant role in relationships. It's not just about finding someone you love, it's about finding someone your family will love too. Matchmaking events are still common where parents advertise their single children with the hope of finding a suitable match. But don't let that fool you into thinking that modern ideas haven't seeped into China's dating scene. Online dating apps are thriving, and the younger generation is embracing the freedom to choose their own partners. Next, we turn to India, a country where the tradition of arranged marriages still influences dating practices. The idea of parents choosing a partner for their child might seem unusual to some, but in India it's seen as a way of ensuring compatibility not just between two individuals, but also between two families. However, the winds of change are blowing, and the younger generation is increasingly opting for love marriages, a testament to the impact of modernization. Despite these traditional practices, India has seen a surge in online dating with apps like Shaadi that cater specifically to the Indian dating scene. The app combines modern dating with traditional Indian values, offering an interesting blend of the old and the new. What's striking about dating practices in Asia is the balance between the old and the new. Tradition and modernity are not seen as opposing forces, but rather as elements that can harmoniously coexist. This fusion brings a unique richness to the dating scene in Asia, making it a fascinating study for anyone interested in cultural dating practices. It's also important to note that these practices are not static. They are constantly evolving, influenced by societal changes, technological advancements, and cross-cultural interactions. What's considered traditional today might be seen as outdated tomorrow, and what's seen as modern today might become the new tradition tomorrow. This constant evolution is what makes the world of dating so intriguing. It's not just about finding love, it's about understanding and appreciating the cultural nuances that influence how people find love. As we've seen, Asia offers a fascinating mix of traditional and modern dating practices that are as diverse as the continent itself. Now let's shift our focus to the West, where individuality and freedom of choice often shape dating norms. As we journey through the diverse landscape of Western dating practices, we find ourselves in regions like the United States, United Kingdom, and France, each with its own unique approach to romance. The West, a melting pot of cultures, has a fascinating blend of dating traditions that emphasize individuality, freedom, and equality. In the United States, dating is often seen as a casual social activity. The land of stars and stripes encourages a sense of exploration and discovery in the pursuit of love. The concept of dating around is quite prevalent, where individuals go on dates with multiple people before settling down. This practice allows individuals to understand their preferences and make informed decisions about their partners. On the other side of the Atlantic, we have the United Kingdom. The Brits are known for their love of tradition, but when it comes to dating, they've embraced a modern approach. Brits often start their romantic journeys as friends and transition into a more romantic relationship over time. This gradual progression allows for a deep understanding and connection between partners, fostering a strong foundation for their relationship. Then we have France, the country of love and romance. The French approach to dating is quite straightforward. There's less emphasis on formal dates and more on spending quality time together, often in groups. The French believe that love should come naturally without any forced pretense or expectations. This relaxed approach to dating creates a comfortable atmosphere where individuals can truly be themselves. While these practices may seem vastly different, they all echo the Western values of individuality, freedom, and equality. In the West, dating is less about societal expectations and more about personal preference. It's about exploring different relationships, understanding what works for you, and choosing a partner who respects your individuality and freedom. The emphasis on individuality in Western dating practices encourages people to express themselves freely and honestly. This openness often leads to genuine connections based on mutual respect and understanding. It's not just about finding a partner, but finding someone who truly understands and accepts you for who you are. Freedom, another key aspect of Western dating practices, allows individuals to explore their options without feeling pressured to settle down. This freedom of choice gives individuals the time and space to find a partner who truly aligns with their values and life goals. Equality, a cornerstone of Western culture, is also reflected in their dating practices. Relationships are seen as partnerships, where both individuals have an equal say in decisions. This sense of equality fosters a healthy balance of power in relationships, promoting mutual respect and understanding. These practices, unique as they are, contribute to the rich tapestry of global dating. They offer different perspectives on love and relationships, reminding us that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to dating. Each culture, each region has its own unique way of navigating the complex world of romance. From the casual, exploratory nature of dating in the United States to the friendship-first approach in the United Kingdom, to the relaxed, natural progression of relationships in France, the West offers a rich variety of dating practices. These practices, rooted in individuality, freedom and equality, highlight the importance of personal choice and mutual respect in relationships. From casual dating to seeking long-term partners, the West offers a variety of dating practices that value individual preferences and freedom. So, as we continue our journey through the world of global dating, let's appreciate the diversity and richness of these practices. After all, it's this variety that makes the pursuit of love such an exciting adventure. What happens when two cultures collide in a relationship? Let's delve into the world of cross-cultural dating. Imagine two individuals from different corners of the world, with different cultural backgrounds, finding a common ground in love. It's like two different notes coming together to create a harmonious melody. But just like any symphony, it requires practice, understanding, and respect to hit the right chords. Cross-cultural dating presents a unique blend of challenges and rewards. The challenges often stem from differences in norms, traditions, and expectations, from simple matters like food preferences to more complex issues like communication styles and family expectations. These differences can make the dating journey feel like navigating uncharted waters. But let's not forget, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise, and in cross-cultural dating, these challenges are opportunities to grow, learn, and understand. It's a chance to broaden your perspective, to step out of your comfort zone, and to gain a deeper understanding of the world. And isn't that what love is all about? To grow together, to understand each other, to respect each other's individuality while celebrating the unity. Let's take a moment to appreciate some of the successful cross-cultural couples who have managed to merge their cultures in beautiful ways. There's the story of Maria, a Brazilian woman, and Ken, a Japanese man. Despite the language barrier and stark cultural differences, they found a common language in love. They embraced each other's traditions, learning from and respecting each other's cultures. Their relationship is a beautiful blend of samba and sakura, a testament to the power of love beyond borders. Then there's the tale of John, an American, and Fatima, an Emirati. Their love story is a journey through the glitz of Hollywood and the grandeur of the Middle East. They navigated cultural differences and societal expectations, paving their own path of love. Their relationship is a vibrant mix of Western liberalism and Middle Eastern traditions, an example of how love can bridge cultural gaps. In cross-cultural dating, it's essential to remember that understanding and respect are the keys to a successful relationship. It's about acknowledging the differences and embracing them rather than trying to change them. It's about learning to love the unfamiliar, to appreciate the unique, and to cherish the diversity. Communication plays a vital role in cross-cultural dating. It's not just about speaking the same language, but understanding the unspoken words, the cultural nuances, the subtle gestures. It's about listening with an open mind and speaking with a respectful tone. In the end, love is a universal language. It's the same feeling of warmth, of comfort, of belonging, no matter where you come from or what language you speak. And in cross-cultural dating, love transcends the barriers of language, geography, and tradition. So, to all the cross-cultural couples out there, remember that your love story is unique, beautiful, and inspiring. It's a story of love beyond borders, beyond differences, beyond the familiar. It's a story of two cultures coming together, creating a beautiful melody of love. While cross-cultural dating might have its challenges, it's a beautiful opportunity to learn, grow, and love beyond borders. We've traversed the globe, exploring the intricate world of dating practices. What have we learned? We've witnessed the delicate art of courtship in the East, where respect and tradition hold sway. We've navigated the more casual, yet equally complex dating scene of the West, where freedom of choice and expression are paramount. We've seen how love transcends borders, shaping and being shaped by different cultures. This journey has underscored the importance of understanding and respecting diverse dating practices. Every culture has its unique approach to love and relationships, each offering a fresh perspective on what it means to connect with another human being. So, what are your thoughts on this global dating journey? Your experiences, your insights, your questions? We encourage you to share them all. Remember, love knows no borders, and understanding different cultures can only enrich our dating experiences. Stay tuned for more exciting content on cultural exploration. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep loving.